In today's video, you will learn how to change the business partner transaction screen in SAP S/4HANA using GUI. So first of all, let's take a look at the screen itself. So we type in here BP, hit on enter, and this is the start screen to maintain our business partners in SAP S/4HANA. Now we click here on organization as an example, and here you can see we have different tabs where we can fill information. What we will do right now is the following. I will show you a way how we can pre-fill certain fields with default values so that whenever we want to create a new business partner, those fields are already pre-filled. And also I will show you how we can hide here different sections we do not need to use. Sounds good? Then let's get right into it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So there are different ways to do so. Of course, we could hide different fields by using the field status in our business partner configuration in the customizing. This I've already shown you in another video of mine. So I will just leave you the link in the description of this one. However, to stay more flexible, there's another way. And what I will show you right now does not only count for the business partner, but with all kinds of transactions in our GUI system, independent whether we are in SAP ECC or SAP S/4HANA. So we will go to /n SHD0. That's /n SHD0. Hit on enter, and over here you can see a new screen called Transaction and Screen Variants. What we will do right now is we will insert here BP, so this is our transaction code. And now we will create a so-called transaction variant. Before we do so, now we'll insert here the name, let's say ZBP1, hit on enter, and then we will click here on this symbol, create. Or alternatively, you could click on F5 on your keyboard. Click on this one. And now you can see we are here again in the business partner transaction. Now we hit on organization and you can see this pop-up screen here. So right now we are recording the different screens. And here we'll just click on continue a couple of times. As you can see, there are different fields. We could even already here in the start screen hide certain fields if necessary. But for now, this is fine. So we'll just click on continue a couple of times. And as you can see, it jumps through the different technical screens. Here you can see the numbers change when I go through them. So we'll just go further. And now we are here inside the creation of our business partner of type organization. Please be aware that it's quite important that the grouping is empty. So this is the only way that our changes will be applied to all of the different business partner groupings that might exist. And as you already know from my business partner playlist, the grouping is used to assign a number range later on to our business partner, and also to decide whether the number should be given by the system or by ourselves. So what we'll do right now is the following. We will go here to the address tab, scroll down a bit, and here for the postal code city, we will just provide a postal code like that. And also, let's say here, for instance, street. Even though that this is, of course, in reality something that might change a lot of times, I will just want to show you how we can pre-fill each and every field here. Then also, you can see there are different tabs we can see over here. Let's just say we want to hide some of those. So for now, this is fine. We will just hit on enter on our keyboard. And this again triggers this confirmation screen that we have seen before. So we'll just hit here on continue a couple of times. And it's quite important to go through all of the screens up until we will see in a second the ones we are interested in. Here it starts already. You can see here address overview and so on. Those are exactly those tabs you can see over here. So this is fine. Let's say we don't need the where used list. We don't need technical identification, and SAP GTS we also don't need. So this is fine. We will hit on continue a couple of times up until we arrive over here, because as you can see, here's data we already pre-filled. Now it's quite important to select this column here with content. So we mark those check marks over here for the fields we pre-filled. This is fine. We will just go through this. That's basically it. Now you can see we arrived at the end. So this is fine. We could now click on exit and save. Before I do so, just one remark. If you want also to pre-fill fields for other business partner roles, then you would just continue here up until you arrive in this screen view again, and you would choose from the drop-down menu the new role, and then you can also pre-fill the data. This is also possible. But for now, this is fine. So what we will do right now is the following. We will click here on exit and save. Now we are here in this screen where we need to provide a short text for our screen variant business partner, or just call it BP. And here we can take a look at all of our savings again. So all the different screens, we could even set here more often invisible if necessary. However, please be aware that we can't add default values in this screen over here. This won't work. So this we must do beforehand, because as you can see here, those are actually grayed out. I can't insert information. And if we scroll down a bit, we can already see here the contents we filled and with content column selected. So this is fine. Now we can hit here on Save. Now this is also quite important. Here we need to select, of course, a development package. For now I'll just choose temporary. And then we need to save. And as you can see, we need to save all of the screens. So we need to hit the save button multiple times. So we'll just continue for all of the screens up until there's nothing more to save. Otherwise this won't work. So this might take a second. Now we are at the end. You can see transaction variant and screen variants were saved. This is fine for us. So now we can go back and you can see here all of the screen variants were saved. Please be aware that we could also always change this here if necessary. Either via this button, and this will then forward us directly to the overview screen, or we could even change it with this button with processing. So if I would hit this one, then we would go through the business partner transaction screen again with the confirmations we have seen before. But for now, this is fine. So you can always click here on the check mark icon and you can see there are no errors, so this is fine. And that's basically it. However, the screen variant we created right now is not applied out of the box. We can also verify this if we go to /OBP, hit on organization, then you can still see all of the tabs we grayed out already. And also you can see there is no information pre-filled here for our street and also postal code. This is because there's one more step. So let's go back. Over here we need to click on standard and then we need to make this we created a standard variant for the transaction BP. This is only possible because of the following. If we go to /O SE93 and we inspect the transaction code BP, click on display, then you can see editing of standard transaction variant allowed. If this checkmark is hit, then we can assign our transaction variant to the transaction and it will be displayed then for all of the users. So always verify whether this is hit or not for the transaction you are interested in creating a screen variant. So right now this is fine. We can go out of this view and over here we can hit on this symbol to activate. Then you can see standard variant also set at beginning of transaction without variant. So this is fine. We can hit here on continue. And now let's see this in action. If we go to our transaction /NBP and then we hit here on organization, you can see that first of all, there are less tabs being displayed because we have hidden all the tabs we don't need. And also if we scroll down, we can see that the default values have been inserted successfully. And now quite important, as I said before, this we must do for the grouping which is blank. Because if we would have done this for one of those groupings over here, it would only count for this grouping. However, we have done it for the blank entry, so our screen variant counts for all of the groupings. So as you can see, also over here the fields are hidden and also over here certain fields are being defaulted. So this is quite important, please remember that. However, you could also of course create various screen variants if necessary for the different groupings. However, if you would do this, then of course you need another mechanism, so to say. So let's go to SHD0 again, because of course you can only set one variant as the standard variant. However, if you want to use multiple different variants, then you would do it via this button here called variant groups, where you would create such a group and then you would assign different users. So the different user groups see different screen variants when they access the business partner transaction. This is also possible, but this is not subject of our session right now. Okay, this marks the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If so, then please subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Also make sure to subscribe to my Patreon, where we have a community page and where I post lots of informative blog posts about SAP. The link is in the bio of my channel. Thanks a lot and see you next time.